Good morning, first grade. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2020. You can see how to write your date with your just digits here as well, 3-23-20. So nice to be with you again today. I hope you're having a great day and had a super weekend. I made an oops on Friday. I should have had you do all of the lesson 105 activities on Friday. My apologies on that, but we'll get them all done today. So one of the things that we're going to be working on for lesson 105 is looking at paper money, okay? We've looked at dimes and nickels and pennies especially, and what I want you to think about today is what if you had to carry this many pennies around in your pocket all the time? This is 100 pennies. One roll of pennies is 50, and then 50 loose pennies. I measured this, I weighed it on a scale, and did you know that this is more than a half a pound? It was 9 45 of a pound. Can you imagine if you had to carry that around in your pocket all of the time? And that is one of the reasons why paper money was created. We're going to be going kind of back and forth here today. Sometimes I'll be in front of the whiteboard, and I'm going to be using a special camera so that you can look at things a little bit more up close. But it might take me a minute to get everything back and forth, okay? So be patient. Here we go. We're going to go to the other camera. All right. So the first thing we want to look at is a dollar bill. And if your moms and dads have any paper money for you to look at, that would be a great thing for you to do today, to take out some paper money and actually look at it. Notice we have a picture again on the dollar bill, just like we do on our coins. We've got a 1 up in each of the corners. And if you look on the back, there are many other symbols for the United States of America that you see on the back here. And I see the word 1, and I see the word 1 here on the front as well, right here. Okay, and then along the bottom it says $1. Do you know who this is a picture of? I bet you do. That's George Washington, isn't it? Okay, our first president of the United States of America. So this $1 bill is the same value as these 100 pennies. I hope you have something that you can compare this to, about a half a pound, which would be like 2 sticks of butter, and a dollar bill, and see which one you would rather carry in your pocket, okay? The next one that we want to look at is a $5 bill. So I'm going to hold up a $5 bill for you to see. Notice that it has a 5 in each of the corners, doesn't it? Another picture of a person on the front. Oh, look, the back is different on a $5 bill. I wonder if you recognize this symbol. We also have a lot of words that tell us that this is worth $5. Do you know which person this is? I bet you do. That's President Abraham Lincoln. So this would be worth $5, or 5 bags of the pennies that we would have to carry around in our pocket. Wow, this is much lighter. This would also be equal to 5 of the $1 bills, wouldn't it? We could have 5 $1 bills, or just a 5, or 5 bags of 100 pennies. I know which one I'd rather carry in my purse. The next one that we're going to look at is a $10 bill. Again, we see the 10s in each corner. Another different building on the back, and also a different person on the front. Thomas Jefferson. This is worth $10. We could have 2 5s to equal our $10. We could have 10 1s to equal our $10. Or we could carry around 10 bags of 100 pennies. That's a lot of pennies, isn't it? Oh my goodness. What about for our last one? Our last paper dollar that we want to look at is a $20 bill. Again, you see the 20s in each corner. We have a person on the front. Do you know which president that is? Andrew Jackson. What's on the back? What building do you see there? I think we might want to do some exploring and read about money a little bit. You could always check on Epic to see if there are any books about money, or go to the Federal Reserve website and see if there are things that you could look up on that as well. Sounds like a little bit of interesting work for us. Again, we could carry one $20 bill to be worth $20. We could carry two $10 bills to be worth $20. We could carry four $5 bills to equal $20. We could carry 21s to equal $20, or we could carry 20 bags at nearly a half a pound each. That's like 10 pounds of coins. I know which one I want in my purse. All right. So that's a little bit about dollar money. Now I'm going to go back to the other board, and we're going to show how to write money with dollar signs. All right. So you know how to make a cent sign. You make a cent sign by writing a C and then a line down the middle of it. Well, to do a dollar sign, we make an S and do a line down the middle of that. So for example, I could write 100 cents, like my bag of pennies is worth 100 cents, but that's also equal to $1. And how do we write that? We write an S for our dollar sign with a line down the middle of it. We write our 1 because we have $1 worth, and then we put a decimal point and 2 zeros to show that we don't have any cents left over. That's 100 cents or $1. What if we have 5 bags of pennies? We would have 500 cents, right? Okay. And how would we write that as $5? We write our S with 1 line down, a 5 for our $5, a decimal point, and then 2 zeros showing that we don't have any more cents. Do you think you can figure out how to do it for the 10 and for the 20? I bet you can. All right. The next thing that we're going to look at is some of our work for lesson 106. I guess first of all, let me finish up with lesson 105. It was just an introduction here on the dollar sign and how to write with dollars and cents. But now if we see that coming up on our math lessons, you'll know what to do. You do have a test today to take for lesson 105, so please take test 20 and send me a picture of that, okay, when you're finished. All right. And the next thing that we're going to look at then is lesson 106. We talked a little bit on the phone on Friday about the +9 facts. And so we're going to be looking at that again today for lesson 106. You'll see that you have one of those pages where you have to write the answers and then pretend you're doing one of your wrap-ups, okay, when you draw the line from the equation over to the answer. So you have that to do for one of your worksheets. And then you'll be having +9s added to your fact, your time test facts as well, okay? Now remember, when we're adding 9 to a number, we can think in our head, what would that answer be if I did +10 and then go 1 less? So if I think 3 + 9, 3 + 10, that's easy, that's 13. So 3 + 9 has to be 1 less, which is 12. Remember what I told you on Friday. Look how this 2 is 1 less than the number that we're adding to. Okay? What if our numbers are switched around? What if I have 9 + 3? Well, same thing. Think 10 + 3 in your head, knowing that's 13. Or you can think 9 + 3. What's 1 less than 3? 1 less than 3 is 2, and then I have to add my 110 yet. All right? No matter how you look at it, 3 + 9 is 12. Or 9 + 3 is 12. Either way, they equal the same. All right. If you have any questions, make sure that you give me a call. If you haven't yet done your flashcards and taken those apart and been practicing those, remember to write your answers and your initials on the back once you take them apart. Add those to your fact bag and take these out and practice them each day as well. Okay? If you have any questions, give me a call. Make sure you're working on your Super Kids work for Mrs. Strand as well. And each day take a copy or a picture of those pages and send them to her. Remember, it works best if you lay your page down flat on a flat surface and take a picture of it from the top and then send that in to us either by photo attached to a text message or to an email. All right. Thanks so much and have a great day.